Hello heroes and villains, welcome to Multiverse. Today we will take a look at the Orrery Guardian style. So let's get this party started. So this is a new style that's been inspired by the Monitor. We already had the NT Monitor style in the game, and now we have his good counterpart, the Monitor. Not sure why we got the NT Monitor first, but somehow that's how it happened. So here I gave a single color to each piece of the style so that we could clearly see what is part of the chest piece, what is part of the head, what is part of the shoulders, and all that good stuff. But I will peel a few of the layers in just a minute so that we can see properly what's underneath. Well, that's a pretty cool looking style, and it's a classic style that I think a lot of classic player will probably enjoy. Although there's you can see because of the stance, part of the armor goes into the mouth of the poor character. Oh well. I guess flying fixes that a little bit, but not as much. So here, if we remove the shoulders, the belt, the gloves and the boots and the back piece, we can see kind of what the chest piece looks like underneath. It's a pretty bulky chest piece, especially around the neck part. So it might already we can see there's a bit of clipping. So it might clip it with a few styles, but sometimes there's a small price to pay when you want to use a specific style with a specific character. And if we remove the chest piece, we can see what the headpiece looks like. And sadly, the chest piece, as you saw, does not support an emblem. And I can already hear you ask, where can we get this style? Let's take a look. So we are going to go to the House of Legends map. So here we can see our friend Repunter and the new House of Legends map. So that is where you can purchase the Monitor style.
Tacky on still. Tacking on. Good.
So if you scroll down a bit, you will see the Vindictive Orrery style, which is the DPS version of the style. And if you scroll down a bit more, you'll see the Manipulative Orrery style. The Manipulative one is for the controller. I wouldn't be surprised if the healer has a different name, and if the tank has a different name. So depending on your role, you may see a different name for the second version of the style. And you can see the gear is item level 300. It's not just a style, it's actually a full set of gear. And there's also an elite version of the set of gear. Sadly, you must have some elite renown with the Time Masters. And depending on the pieces, like here for the headpiece, you need cooperative renown, friendly renown for the shoulders, trusted renown for the chest piece, and so on. We'll take a look at the renown in just a second. And the same for the manipulative elite version. So if you go into your These menu, you go to renown, you will see the Time Master renown. So how can you upgrade your Time Master renown? You have to play the elite version of the Save the Universe missions. If you go to On Duty, you'll see a little tab called Save the Universe. And then you can select, let's say, in this case, Solo. And then you can see here, Change Difficulty. So here, if you select the elite version of the missions, that will give you the elite renown you need in order to be able to purchase the elite version of the gear. The same is true for the alert. So if you go to alert, change difficulty from normal to elite. Again, once you complete the mission, you should get some elite renown with the Time Masters. And the same should be true for the raid. Change your difficulty from normal to elite. And again, once you complete the mission, you will get some elite renown. So sadly, as you can see, you will need a lot of renown. In total, you will need 6,500 renown in order to be able to be all the way to trusted. But you can see for favorable, you need a bit less. For friendly, you'll need a bit less. Then the same for cooperative. For the solo missions, you will get 50 renown whenever you complete the mission. I'm not sure how much you get for the raid and the alerts. I guess I'm going to have to give them a try. But for sure, I can tell you that for the solo missions, you get 50 renown for each solo missions. So let's say you decide to only play elite solo missions. You'll need a lot of them to be able to complete, to get the full renown. And just one thing, just a reminder to everyone that this is on the test server right now. Normally, a DLC gets added to the test server, and roughly 2 weeks after that, it gets added to the live server. But I'm not sure if it's going to take only 2 weeks. They seem to still have a lot of stuff they need to fix. So it might take a bit more than 2 weeks to be able to test everything. But at the latest, we should get the DLC on the live server by the end of August. But if we're lucky, we might get it a bit before that. There was supposed to be a live stream last Friday to be able to tell us about the new Dr. Fate vendor,
Lords of Order, grant us your favor.
Sadly, that live stream did not happen, and they still did not add the items to the Dr. Fate vendor, so we won't be able to talk about it just yet. It's sad, but what can you do? But as soon as they do add the rewards to the Dr. Fate vendor, you can be sure that I will make a video about it.